what's wetting your whistle these days, folks? What's really getting you going? Really just piquing your interest?
I don't know.
Sparking your plugs.
It's darker now. Earlier.
It is darker now. Yeah. How do we feel about that?
It makes me tired. All the time.
Makes me want to go to bed. I don't like it. Because I wake up late and then it's dark. So I just live in a world of darkness now.
Doesn't it kind of like give you like kind of this, oh, I don't know, Riverdale-esque mood of just wandering the night streets and, yeah, you know, just wearing leather jackets with letters on them and hanging out with your friends with stocking caps and getting in fights?
I guess kind of, yeah, it does feel like that.
It just feels dark.
Yeah. Maybe a werewolf will come and get us.
Look, I've never seen Riverdale, so I don't think I don't think there's
a werewolf in Riverdale either.
I just kind of assumed there would be, since it's in the same universe as Sabrina now, so...
I don't think there's werewolves in Sabrina. I don't know. I'm not an expert on this.
Are you telling me the hit show Sabrina that everyone loves, which is about witches...
She's back.
She's back.
Yep.
But not with werewolves? They don't take the time to...
I don't know if there was werewolves. They're just witches, right?
I don't even remember werewolves. I don't even think there's vampires. But there's definitely the devil.
Yeah, there's demons.
Who's writing this show? This is a missed opportunity, folks.
To have a vampire show? Yeah, there's not enough vampire shows.
Yeah, what we really need is a vampire show, John.
I'm not saying we need a vampire show. We need a Sabrina show with vampires. I mean, it only makes sense, right?
I think you're a season too late.
Well, I'll write a letter to someone. It'll get lost in the ether.
I don't think they take letters anymore.
Dear Sabrina.
Dear Sabrina.
What gives? You didn't even look for him. Where's the werewolves?
Okay, so it's in Riverdale now, right? She's alive and she's in Riverdale now.
Supposedly. That's what I hear.
Yeah, what? Hello everyone, and welcome to the Good Comedy Podcast. My name is Colin.
I'm John, and hello.
And we are joined today by our special guest, Maz.
I'm Maz, and I have below average video quality.
Yeah, what gives? I'm pretty sure I lent you my my cool webcam. What's going on there?
Yeah, that's on my desk right next to me, right over here. I don't like the lens that it has. It's real up in my face, and I don't feel like moving backwards. So
the box advertised "See every pore."
Did it really?
No.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's terrible.
I hate the camera.
Watch your blackheads form.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I'm not using it.
We're hitting your face
I'm
with the
good with
fisheye
this terrible quality. That's exactly. It's such a wider lens. It's not great.
Yeah, let's talk more about how my webcam that I lent so graciously to you is garbage.
John, the webcam sucks.
Oh no.
He's
I think he must have just frozen.
Yeah.
Well, this episode is going to be John a little bit behind everything.
John's a little bit behind.
Welcome to the segment.
So bad.
John's a little behind.
I have it forever.
Yeah, let's give the audience what they want, which is a solid intro. Let's go around and do a little twist for the Thanksgiving season. What aren't we thankful for? Or what are we thankful we don't have?
What? I can start with I'm not thankful for daylight savings because I hate the dark starting too early.
That's a good start. You're kind of twisting my prompt.
I'm putting a twist on your twist.
What are you thankful for not having? Which you do have daylight savings.
I don't have it, but I'm thankful that I don't have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like every disease ever.
Yeah, any disease. How about I'm thankful I don't have a fire on my body. No?
That's very
That seems
specific.
pretty general, though.
I think it works. That's solid. I'm thankful that I don't have... I'm thankful that I do not have kidney stones.
There you go. Yeah.
My pop had it once, and it doesn't sound great.
No.
So for now, fingers crossed, no kidney stones.
That's
No
a good
kidney
one. That's a
stones.
good one.
Hi, Dad.
Next.
Yeah,
that's how I'm gonna start, just like pushing the podcast along. I'm just gonna be like, next.
News.
News.
What's new? What's new?
Let's see. Ariana Grande is going to be in the Wicked movie. I don't know. That's the first thing I saw.
So first things first, there's going to be a Wicked movie. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Is that just... What is the Wicked movie?
So the Wicked was both a book transferred into a play or a musical. And it's
about the witches before the Wizard of Oz.
It's
right?
about the evil witch in Wizard of Oz becoming evil.
All right.
I saw the play in Chicago.
Oh.
And it was quite spectacular. But the most memorable memory I have of the Wicked book is all of my conservative Christian people around me in my small town Iowa high school being so upset that that the baby was born like with a penis or something, and they were just like super upset about it or something like that, or that there were rumors it had a penis. And
that's wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that book is pretty cool. I don't know.
You're going to be even more excited for the movie because your favorite person, what's his name? James Corden.
Is he
serious?
Too? Yeah.
Nobody likes James Corden.
There's a petition to take him out.
They just need to like hit him with like a fire, like just take out the fire extinguisher and spray him with it till he's out of the country, the city.
I feel like they put him in movies for this very reason. So everyone gets angry and hears about the movie and then goes and rages at the movie.
So this is a second musical film that he is going to taint. Well, I suppose, Cats was tainted, but in just a sense.
It's the third one, then.
He was in it.
Yeah, so it's the third one.
Wicked. Good Lord, this guy is in...
What is happening?
Oh, that's awful. Well...
Wait, was he in Cinderella or wasn't he?
Hell?
He was in Cinderella, right?
Was he? I thought he was just pretending to be a rat on the street.
Guys.
Oh, you're right. No. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He wasn't in it. He just did the street thing.
He was just in the street for it. John?
Oh, God.
Guys?
Hello.
You sound so distressed.
Hi. We can hear you. Hello? Can you see us? Hi.
I can see you now.
Do you hear us?
Jesus Christ. I can hear you too.
Okay. All right.
I was just sent into like a black hole or fifth dimension. You guys were like so robotic and glitchy. I thought I was all alone.
You better put that in the edit.
We were talking about how for the 1 year anniversary of our podcast, we're bringing the technical difficulty back.
So you're going to do more a little bit later.
Okay. Well, I can't really control it, but
when
I'm
did
sure
it ever
fate
leave?
will do it for us. Well, shit. Wicked. James Corden. That's what we were talking about, right?
Yeah, I'm on his IMDb page right now.
I'm so sorry.
His filmography.
Well, he was in Cats.
He was in Into the Woods.
He has 76 acting credits. He was in Cinderella.
Wow. He was? So it's the fourth musical he's going to ruin.
To be fair, Cats was a mess even without James Corden. So, just to play devil's advocate, and in case I ever come across James Corden and he wants to offer me a job, James, you go get that Wicked musical. You got it, bud.
I have integrity.
You go get Wicked.
I'm going to be the one just spraying him with the fire extinguisher. You can go and then you can schmooze and then I'll come up after. There will be no job because you're getting out of this city.
No burnt bridges. Anything else about this? I guess it said Ariana Grande is going to be in this new Wicked. I guess she's going to be Wicked.
No, I think she's going to be Glinda, the Good Witch.
Yeah,
the Good
which
Witch,
I think is perfect casting, yeah.
Do you? Well, who's going to play Wicked?
Is that her name?
Is her name Wicked?
No, it's just... You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The evil witch, the green one.
Oh, yes, but to answer your question, I don't know.
Oh, I thought... Okay.
I was ahead already.
Well,
You're falling behind.
Who would you cast as Wicked? James Corden?
Only if I wanted it to bomb. Can we gender bend?
Yeah, sure.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is Wicked.
Yeah, all the way.
I really feel like he would lean into it. He would really go for it. And with the added level of him actually doing his own stunts, some of those broomstick flying scenes are going to be awesome.
I feel like he would really lean into the drama, and that's what we need.
He really needs to hit that high G, though, or whatever the high note is. There's a really iconic moment of her flying for the first time on stage, and they lift her up with wires, and she hits this really high note and sustains it for a long time. Do we think Tom Cruise has that
Tom
singing
Cruise
power?
can do that? Did you know Tom Cruise can do anything? So I think he's fine.
All right, that's fair. Colin, any thoughts? Who would you cast?
As the witch?
Yeah, as Wicked.
I'd do it.
Yeah. Perfect. Gus, can you hit those high notes?
How would you prepare for the role, Colin?
I'd, walk around the fit. Black robe, big black hat, cackling at people. Being
so
mean
method.
And rude.
Colin would go full method into it.
Yeah.
I teach monkeys to fly.
By that, do you
people.
mean you're just going to toss monkeys off of a high building or something and see if they...
Fly!
I'll strap gliders to them or something.
Nice.
Oh, that's kind of amazing.
Steampunk Wizard of Oz. Hell yeah.
I think they did that with James Franco, didn't they?
I was about to say that.
They
that
did,
Oz thing.
Did you ever watch that horrendous abomination of a movie?
saw
Oh my god, it was so bad.
Okay. That's Zach Braff as well as in that one, I believe. Isn't he?
Really?
I think he's the monkey. I think he's a talking monkey.
The monkey? Nico? Yeah. Isn't it Nico?
Yeah. Something like that.
I just remember Franco.
If I were Wicked, and if I were preparing for that role, I would do everything in my power to just learn how to physically curl my toes upwards. I don't care what kind of surgery I need to do. It's important for the character, especially when I get crushed by a house.
You're kind of going method. You're going method like De Niro, who paid a dentist to mess up his teeth.
You're not the witch that gets crushed by the house.
Well, who's this other witch?
She's the one that gets killed by the water.
No,
Yeah.
I know. Who's this other witch who gets crushed?
Her sister.
Oh, weird.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I thought she was just kind of around.
I guess I'll still do the curling toes thing. I feel like that's probably just a witch thing, you know?
What would you have to be? I want to become the kind of person that someone else describes as wicked. Like
Wicked.
If you describe, like, what would you have to be like, but not in like a he's wicked, like wicked cool, like wicked like a witch.
Yeah,
Like,
you're not.
He's stay away from him. He's wicked. Like,
Yeah, he's not the.
How do you get described as that? What do you do to get described as that?
I think you go around stealing puppies or something.
It's cackling, a lot of cackling at people.
Yeah, you have to have like a high level of sexual energy, like a
What?
you need to be slightly sexual. I think
What do
you
you
do.
mean?
Are you sure you saw the right Wicked?
Yeah, what Wizard of Oz did you see?
What Wicked are you watching?
He saw the Gizzard of Oz.
And that's been
The news. There's the news.
guest corner, perchance.
Oh, yes, let's do that.
I fucked up. I fucked it up.
Okay, so these are fun facts that Maz Googles at the last minute, which happens a lot. And I did get sidetracked with spiders at the end, so we only have a little bit.
Okay, so these fun facts, do we have to like guess the fun fact? Or
I'm going to
we just-
turn them into questions so that it's
Okay.
more of like a activity.
Sure.
Okay, so alongside Kevin Costner and Pierce Brosnan and Mel Gibson, who else was considered for the role as the 1989 Batman?
First of all, Mel Gibson as Batman.
I think, yeah. It's all three of those were, but the next one is, I think it would have been a fabulous movie with him in
Who
it.
were the three people?
It was Kevin Costner, Pierce Brosnan, Mel Gibson, and this fourth person. And this was before Tim Burton came along.
Okay. I'm going to go with. God, I feel like an idiot. What's his name? Mr. Bean.
That would have been amazing. Rowan Atkinson?
Rowan Atkinson.
I'm gonna
What's
say
your guess, Colin?
Shirley Temple.
I think
Well-
Rowan would have been really good. He would have brought the good suave comedic element of Bruce while he's in his Bruce Wayne persona.
Well, I think they were thinking of that too, because it was Bill Murray.
Oh, interesting.
Can
Bill
you imagine
Murray?
a Bill Murray Batman
That dude was-
with Tim Burton?
Balding forever.
Well, the first Batman TV show, Adam West, he was quite a goofy character. So
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
I can kind of see it. That's very
Okay.
interesting.
Next one. So you know the Jurassic Park raptors
I've heard
and
of
the
them.
and the sounds that they make?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
How do you think they got those sounds? Where do you think they came from? If you think back to these raptors.
Let me hear.
Yeah, play
It's a
them.
mix.
You should definitely play it because it'll
Because
make the answers so much better.
I'm torn because the T-Rex, I'm pretty sure they mixed like tiger, bear, and lion and all that stuff and just like warped the audio for those big cats.
It's wild, and I don't know who thought that this was gonna be a good idea to go and get the sound
Oh
for.
my god, there's all the sounds. Hold on. And there's like, first I gotta listen to the purring, then I gotta listen to the chittering. Then there's chittering too. Claw tapping.
Was it a vulture? Maybe.
No,
Wait.
it's not a bird.
Oh my god,
It
this
is
is
a
so...
land animal. Doing a specific activity.
Okay,
Is
so
it a-
it's cats having sex.
Is it a
It's not
parakeet?
cats. No, it's not a bird.
Oh. a land animal. You're right.
It's got to be some creature having sex. If they're doing an activity. And I'm guessing cat, because they make wild noises.
But I don't think the raptors were wild.
Turtle.
Oh, Colin's on it. It was tortoises mating.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was making. I was literally listening to a clip where it's making the nasty noise where the turtle's like. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I was going to say turtle as a joke answer because of that video of the turtle like having sex with a croc, and like just the. But there's no way that's a raptor. There's no way. That's ridiculous.
So apparently the sound designer also experimented with horses breathing and geese hissing, but he found tortoises to prove to be the most evocative.
It is quite evocative, isn't it?
Yeah.
It evokes something. It evokes some emotion.
It evokes something. I'm glad we don't all know that sound off by heart.
We do now.
Okay, so next one, American Psycho. Who do you think Christian Bale based his performance off of?
Oh, I know. I heard this.
I feel like I know this one too.
You might know some of these because, look, last minute I couldn't get all the crazy ones.
He based it off of someone. Jesus.
He based it off Jesus?
Jesus.
Donald Trump. I don't know. I feel like
it was another actor.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
How old was he at that point?
Was
like
it based
child.
off of Taxi Driver, De Niro or something?
Nope. I feel like that's way too
Obvious.
dramatically intense
Yeah, I suppose that's
for
true.
Psycho.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen
Kurt
American
Russell.
Psycho.
Kurt Russell.
I don't
But
know.
he plays a bit of a manic psychopath. Mel Gibson.
Okay, so we have Kurt Russell and Mel Gibson. It was Tom Cruise, but from a specific interview with David Letterman, and Christian Bale said he was struck with the star's very intense friendliness with nothing behind the eyes,
You know what?
You know-
I've heard that.
which is so
hear
much
that,
shade
yeah.
on
I think
Mr.
I've heard
Cruise.
that. I think I've heard that he did base it off Tom Cruise. Yeah. Now
The
that I think about
laughter,
it. Yeah.
the laugh he gives after dropping the chainsaw on the lady down the stairs is like almost exactly like a Tom Cruise laugh when he's jumping on Oprah's couch. It's a bit uncanny.
When you think about the movie with the fact, you're like, oh yeah, I can totally see that being
That's
Tom Cruise.
That's very interesting.
Okay, the next one is The Matrix. You know the Matrix code? Mm-hmm. How do you think they got the Matrix code? Where
Isn't
does
it like a
come
mix
from?
of languages? I think it's Korean.
Well,
Something about
they
like
got it
it's
from
because it's like ancient scrawl, right? Because you write it vertically or whatever.
I think it was inspired by like Akira or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember why exactly, but I'm pretty sure they got it from
I've heard
some
this
anime.
one too. It's like in the tip of my mind.
Am I onto it?
everyone is wildly in the other direction.
Really?
really?
Interesting. They
It's
saw
supposed to look like
the...
rain.
Ooh,
I don't
that's
know.
interesting.
They were
They
like,
saw
"Oh, rain."
the
Inspired.
little screensaver from Windows that's like the tubes that connect and like change color and stuff. They're like, how do we change this up? Make it look cooler. And they
How do we
thought,
jazz this this DVD thing going to each corner? How do we
Yeah.
jazz that up?
No, not that one. Remember the tubes that would like
I remember the tubes.
go, turn
Yeah.
left, crisscross, go in, change
wasn't
color.
that with Mac?
Was that
I think
Mac?
so.
Maybe.
I don't think
know.
so.
It wasn't Mac? That's all kind of one memory.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about with the tubes.
Anyways, it's the wrong answer, I know.
Remember the weird shape that would bounce around and like it would change into like a spiky and then it'd go into like a ball? Yeah.
You guys had wild screensavers. I just had that DVD one that goes to each corner. And
we'll share links to all of these screensavers on the bottom. Check it out.
Okay, so it is actually symbols from a sushi cookbook that the designer's, I think, wife just kind of, copied in.
Interesting.
Really?
It's amazing how some of the most iconic things are just inspired by the dumbest things.
Yeah.
It's sushi. So when the Matrix comes down, that's actually just symbols from a sushi recipe.
How to cook fish, or how to sushi fish.
Yeah, not cook fish. How to not
cook the fish.
How to specifically not cook fish.
Okay, next one. I feel like you guys would know this one. I did not know it, and it was wild. So who inspired Chewbacca as a character?
George Lucas's dog.
Damn it. See, I didn't know that. That's a wild fact.
Have you seen the early like the concept art for Chewbacca?
No.
He's horrifying. He's like a big Batman. They actually
I gotta look it up.
created in the show Rebels, they created an alien race that looks like the old design for Chewbacca.
That's honestly not surprising in the Star Wars universe when they've made like a sentient boulder.
He's terrifying.
Yeah.
He's
so scary.
It's got like a bald head and these two huge eyes.
Just like George Lucas's
terrifying.
dog.
Just like his dog. It was like George Lucas had a gnome for a dog.
Your dog is fucking ugly. What the fuck? That is not a dog.
It's so
What's wrong with your dog?
This is gonna show up in my nightmares.
Why is he looking at me like that?
Don't you talk about Butch like that. He's a good boy.
I don't know. I feel like he should have stuck with this because this is horrifying.
Yeah, the giant eye. It's very man-like too. It's much more man-like than like animal-like, which is kind of the balance in Chewbacca. He's way more on the man scale.
Yeah. The sketch just stares into your soul. Like you cannot get away from it.
His eyes are horrible. You know they wouldn't have blinked either. Chewbacca wouldn't have blinked. They didn't have the puppet technology back then. Those eyes would have been fucking wide open.
Jim Henson hadn't figured out the blink yet. He couldn't have done it.
I have one more. This one, okay, so you know the snow in The Wizard of Oz?
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. It's asbestos.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I should have known bringing movie quotes or movie fun facts was not going to work out.
That's so funny. This is a Wizard of Oz centered episode.
Yeah, it's really spun around. It was fate, too, because it was literally just the first headline I read.
I feel like I had something else.
Major horror stories about Wizard of Oz.
Yes, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I feel like that must have been a very traumatizing
we could do
life
a whole
event.
podcast on that, but we don't have time.
If we're wanting people to be sad. Okay, this one is just something that I don't know if it's true, because again, I just Googled it. Apparently, John Wayne played Genghis Khan in one of the worst movies of all time called The Conqueror.
Yep, I was aware of that.
And then he and members of the cast and crew developed cancer because they filmed the movie on a radioactive nuclear testing range and then shipped highly radioactive dirt back to LA to continue production there.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Isn't that wild? It's so wild. Firstly, John Wayne as Genghis Khan is not the right decision.
Did that kill John Wayne?
I don't know.
No, it was just a brief, just a little cancer. He just coughed it out. Drank a lot of water. A week later, cancer's gone. Jesus. Why would they?
He died of stomach cancer.
Did he? Holy shit. Because he was playing Genghis Khan.
Do you think, possibly, that the spirit of Genghis
That's
Khan
exactly what I was gonna say. The spirit of Genghis Khan killed this white guy.
Motherfucker thinks he can play me. Let's kill this ass.
The greatest conqueror in all of mankind, and he just he'll kill
Conquers
some
again.
actor for nothing.
From the grave. Incredible.
Yeah.
What a
Holy
fate.
shit.
And that rounds off Maz's fun last second facts.
Ask questions.
That one vibrated my teeth. I don't know why I put my teeth on that.
Welcome, folks, to the segment Ask Questions, where I go to the Ask Reddit subreddit and try to find the most appropriate questions to ask. Okay, let's see. What do we have in the roster today? What's something you really want but can't afford?
I don't know, everything?
The house. Yeah, what? What do you mean? A car?
A dog, a car.
I can't afford much.
Petrol.
All right.
Something really expensive you can't afford.
Pretty much everything. Okay. Okay. This one.
A good
this
blanket.
is gonna. We'll move on to a more difficult one. How old are you, without saying your age?
Hey, I only think about films that came out. I'm as old. I'm exactly as old as Men in Black is.
Oh.
It came out the day I was born.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Whoa, that's a fun fact.
So does that make you 25? Was that 25 years ago?
It was 24 years ago.
Hey,
We do know each other's approximate ages, though.
we do. That's true.
It's not that hard.
Okay.
Let's see.
I don't know.
don't-
That's a tough question.
This just kind of gives like a real ballpark of my age, but I used to own the official Bugs Life video game on PS1.
That shit was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Jumped on mushrooms. Really, really good graphics as far as I remember, but then if you were to play it again, it would be just the worst. So,
It was a fun game. I enjoyed it. It was a whole new world.
You ever play
Whole
a
new Bugs
Scooby-Doo
world.
Night of 100 Frights?
I didn't, but I did have the computer Hercules game.
It was also around the time of that little dragon game. What was his name? Spyro.
Spyro.
Yeah, I remember that one.
He eventually, Elijah Wood would go on to voice Spyro.
You ever play Ratchet and Clank?
Oh yeah.
I loved Ratchet and Clank as a kid. Those are like my favorites.
Oh yeah. Aren't they making a new one, or has that come out already?
That one came out. That was a PS5 release. There's always a Ratchet and Clank around, a new console release, but they don't like making them at any other times.
That's so weird. Damn. Okay. Well,
I am at, so for my age, I saw this on a TikTok, so I will say I'm stealing this from someone. But it was beautiful, and I think we can all relate. I'm at the age where one day you wake up and you're tired, but you can never seem to catch up on that sleep, so you're tired for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life? I was like, for the rest
You
of
just
the day,
go,
yeah. For the rest of your life,
because you
yeah.
try and nap to catch up, and then you wake up and you're tired again, so you just are tired forever now.
I feel like, to an extent, that was me when I hit puberty. Because you know
It
how
was
you
so
sleep
early.
till midnight, or till the middle of the day, you wake up and you're still just exhausted. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty early. You've
I'm a
been
horrible
tired for a
sleeper.
long
I'm
time.
so bad at sleeping. To be fair, I like 100% either have or will have sleep apnea. So
Damn.
I like,
Damn.
it's basically family destiny at this point. But yeah, it's like, I always just feel like I get terrible sleep, or I sleep so long. Like if I sleep naturally, my natural sleep is like 10 hours.
Yeah. I would say that's the same for me, yeah.
I feel you. I could sleep for a good 14 hours if somebody left
if
me.
I'm uninterrupted, no alarms, anything, 10 hours, easy.
Yeah. If it was just me, 14 hours. It'd be great.
Easy
Good
peasy.
day of sleep. But I'm still going to wake up tired for some reason.
Let's move away from our impending mortality and move on to the next question.
That's what age we are.
Without any side effects, what human bodily function would you remove entirely?
Sleep.
Sleep is amazing.
I would eliminate it though. I'd do it.
Yeah. We've discussed this before, definitely. Yeah. Sleep is a good one. I'm going to alter the question a little bit and say which bodily function or body part would you remove?
What body part? I hate my body parts.
My spleen is the worst.
Yeah.
Like, I would get rid of... It's got to be something awesome. Like, no side effects. I would remove an eyeball so that I could, like, still see through that eye socket, but, like, nobody knows that. So I could just, like, close this eye and still, like, spy on people.
So it would be like you
people
had two
would be like,
eyes.
that's gross. Why are you opening your empty eye socket at me?
Why do I have to look at your empty eye socket?
Yeah, people would be like... You wouldn't see anything because everyone would be like...
I'll be across the restaurant from people with the newspaper and just kind of like peek my eye socket out. No one will know.
Do you spy on people a lot, John? Is that why you need that? You spying a lot?
I can neither confirm nor deny what I do at restaurants, Colin.
I would remove having a blocked nose because that is the worst. I hate blowing my nose. I hate having a blocked nose, and it would be great if it never happened ever again.
So you're removing your snot?
Yes, forever. No snot ever.
Does snot count as a body part?
You said fluids as well.
I guess
didn't
that's
you?
true, but that's a bodily function. That's true. Yeah. Well,
Oh, did you
that's
say
fair.
function, not fluids?
I'd get rid of all my blood.
Seems
That's
like a
honestly
real
No more
genius.
blood.
You
I don't know
never
what that would
bleed
do,
out.
but I just want it all on the outside of my body in like a big container or something that I could wheel around.
Seems like a
Be
real.
like, I don't need blood, but I have all my blood right
I
here.
have this blood. I think it's gonna... Doesn't blood go off after a while?
I guess, yeah. I'd just be like, you don't need blood. That's
Goo.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Things
I think
can't
that's
spread through your
genius.
body.
Yeah.
Who thought it was a good idea to fill bodies full of this weird liquid that needs
know.
to stay in the body?
Nature's
If you-
fucked up.
If you get in an accident, you're never gonna bleed out. So
Yeah.
you'll just, be alive.
Is there going to be a point where like the most efficient machine is basically just a human that we just create meat machines? I've thought about that. Like a meat machine that's like
Thought about
that has
that?
like actual like muscle, but it's like programmed. That's what
interesting.
I'd feel like, because it's like a robot can't move as like technical as a human can. Nature created
Right.
us better than we can create a machine. So it's like, are we not just like better at doing things?
I feel like I have read that they are doing that somewhere.
I'm going to create a
'Cause they
movie
are-
called Meat Machine about machines made of meat. It's going to be awful.
It's gonna be awesome.
I know they were doing tests on like how to make like lab produced steaks. I don't see why they wouldn't just take the step further and make lab produced
Robot
meat
muscles.
robots.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a way to like ingrain micro robotics into that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Into
I'm
the
no
muscles.
scientist.
Like the living creature is still the best machine for now.
For now.
And then we're going to make the ultimate meat machine. It's going to be a dude with 6 arms. And he's going to kill us all.
Wow. And like 2 brains.
Yeah, 2 brains.
We don't question if he has a conscience. We know he has a conscience. He has 2 of them.
You can see it in his eyes.
He's very conscious.
He's very conscious of us.
He's
Very
actually
aware.
more conscious than we are.
Let's make that movie.
Yes. Yep.
Colin, would you like to...
Yep.
Oh yeah, I have to explain it, right? I never know how. We're gonna pick things, and then we're gonna take those things we pick, and then we're gonna make them into a movie. It's like a Mad Lib, basically like a Mad Lib, where you choose your thing, and then
Gotcha.
but it's not a Mad Lib.
It's like it,
I
but it's
decided
not.
to explain this. I'm gonna explain it worse every time. That's what I've decided. Every time I'm just gonna come up with a terrible explanation for it.
Gotcha.
It's like a Mad Lib, but without the Mad Lib part. It's like we write the Mad Lib part that the Mad Libs go into, and but we also write the libs. Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
But we write the Mad Lib too. There we go.
Got it.
So if I got my answers, now if Colin, if you could remove...
Yep.
No. Yes, Colin, remove your headphones. Now, Maz, you have 2 options. You can either fill out... fill out 2 of these 4 categories: protagonist, antagonist, genre, or conflict.
Genre.
Okay.
Acid sci-fi. No, acid
sci-fi.
western. Acid western.
Western. Okay. Now you get to pick one more out of protagonist, antagonist, or conflict.
It's a lot of pressure. What do you choose for like the protagonist or antagonist? What do you just like name a person?
It can be an actor's name. It can be a stereotype of, or like a type of character. It can be a fictional character already in another movie. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Okay, so it's Tom Cruise. What is he doing? Do I have to say what he's doing?
Are we talking about the protagonist or the antagonist?
No, the protagonist is Tom Cruise.
Yeah, if you just want Tom Cruise, that's perfectly fine.
I'm trying to make this a Tom Cruise themed episode, in case you haven't noticed.
Oh, I've picked up on that. Yeah. Oh, cool. Let's wave Colin back in. All right, Colin. Mm-hmm. You now have to fill out antagonist and conflict.
Antagonist. Wicked.
Yes, I love the themes coming back.
And then what else am I doing? Conflict?
Conflict.
Can't catch a break.
Can't catch a break.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay. This is very interesting. Well, we're bringing it full circle with this one, folks. The film we have to create stars Tom Cruise as the protagonist. The antagonist is Wicked. The setting is the Wizard of Oz set. Genre: acid western. Conflict: can't catch a break. And the theme of the film is: we asked if we could, not if we should.
I'd go see it. I'd make that film.
Let's make this movie.
So the antagonist is Wicked. I guess that could be interpreted. It's on the set of Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I envision the antagonist, or for this film, the person playing Wicked is going super method. So she demands that people refer to her as Wicked. And that's why she's named Wicked in this film.
Does Tom Cruise go method too?
Sure. Tom Cruise. Who is Tom Cruise playing? Or is he
Tom Cruise.
Or is he directing The Wizard of Oz?
He's playing Tom Cruise.
He's playing Tom Cruise.
Dorothy.
I don't think we're in... Where does Tom Cruise live? California?
Probably.
I don't think we're in California anymore, Toto. Okay.
All right.
It's also an acid western. So we have to bring in elements of like revenge, probably.
Crazy hallucinogenic dreams.
Yeah.
They're gonna act off at the end. But it's like a showdown. They're gonna act each other at each other.
This is good with the hallucinations, because Wizard of Oz essentially is just one big hallucination of Dorothy's in a dream. So we could play with what's real, what's not real in Tom Cruise's mind. Is he sleeping on the side while they're getting in between sets, and he just envisions this whole conflict?
Oh, because it's on the Wizard of Oz set, right?
Yeah.
He's like, every day comes into work and he's getting outacted by Wicked.
By Wicked. And he can't take it anymore.
Is just so good. Like, he can't catch a break every day.
Yeah.
It's just like, comes in getting outacted.
She's going to get the Oscar.
The acting's so good he loses touch with reality.
And they don't actually give him physical breaks, so he's just exhausted. Can't catch a break in acting or on set.
I feel like it goes in like a Black Swan direction, where he thinks that she is the villain, but it turns out that he's the villain all along.
And he picks his fingernail or something.
Yeah.
Remember that scene? Black Swan? Iconic. Okay. The theme is also, we asked if we could, not if we should. How does that play into
the
this?
ultimate method acting?
Yeah. Who can be more
They
method?
gave them the twists. They gave them hallucinogenic drugs so that they would feel
Titanic,
like they were gonna. They felt like they were actually in the world and were acting in it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
The director slips some acid into the group punch, and it's like the A24 film climax where they just trip balls the entire movie.
Do you know what it actually
all
reminds me
Wizard
of?
of Oz.
That fucking Kevin Hart Quibi.
That's basically what we're making.
What was that
Die
called?
Hard.
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
I kept wanting to call it Get Hard.
That's honestly
Get some
better. Get some heart.
Okay. So how does it end? How does Tom Cruise and Wicked resolve this conflict? We have this acting off.
Yeah, they're doing the act off.
There's got to be a bucket of water somewhere, right?
Just like a. What if it's like a tragic end where like they're acting and then just some like stage tech accidentally just drops a bucket of water onto Wicked's head and it just kills her. Oh, no. And they're just like, and he's like, oh my god, she was the best actor to ever live. She's the best method actor to ever live. And then,
the end credits like have photos of all the other fucked up shit that happened on the Wizard of Oz set, like the real true facts. Like, pretty sure someone dies in the background.
Yeah, and then the set gets set like the set gets shut down because they find asbestos in the ceiling,
right?
Or something.
In the snow.
Yep, they had to change the Tin Man because the first one died from the paint they put on his skin or something. Really fucked up.
This sounds like a producer's nightmare.
This is all lead paint. There's nothing but lead paint all over the set.
And it was all along. It was Tom Cruise's story all along.
Then at the end he goes, "I'm Tom Cruise and this is my first role. I'm just entering Hollywood right now as Tom Cruise."
Whoa. What if the entire movie he goes by another name, and the fact that the Wizard of Oz set was so just atrocious, he tried to like change or like distance himself from the production as much as possible, and that's why he changed his name to Tom Cruise.
Oh, I was thinking more like it's a reveal at the end that he's Tom Cruise.
Yeah, like it was going to be revealed at the end that was just Tom Cruise all along.
Yep.
It's me, Tom Cruise.
You didn't know that, but now you do.
Huh? I don't remember this at all. Well, great. What do we call this film?
Jizzard of Oz immediately.
I'm writing it down.
I can't even think.
Jizzard of Oz, the true Cruise story.
I think Wicked and the Tom Cruise kid.
Oh. Okay. Wicked and the Tom Cruise kid. Tom Wicked. Wicked Cruise.
Wicked Cruise!
Tom and the Sundance Wick kid. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still playing with that one.
But Butch Tom and the Sundance Wicked.
Tom and Sundance Wicked.
Butch Tom and Wicked.
Butch Cruisidy, Tom Cruisidy, and
Tom Cruisidy. And the Wicked Kid.
the Wicked Kid.
And I like Tom Cruisidy and the Wicked Kid.
Yeah.
All right. And the Wick Kid.
And the Wick
And the
Kid.
Wick Kid.
Yeah, the Wick Kid.
The witch is played by John Wick.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's also the twist.
John Wick the character.
Yeah, John Wick, the character playing Wicked with Tom Cruise, the actor.
The actor playing the actor. It's
What's
genius.
the tagline? Jizzard of Oz.
Jizzard of Oz.
The true story behind Jizzard of Oz.
A journey through time with Tom Cruise and the Jizzard of Oz.
Tom Cruisidy and the Wick Kid experience a
once in a lifetime acid trip.
experience the Oz.
The Jizzard of Oz.
Experience the Oz.
Experience the
Maz,
Oz.
We're really banking on Jizzard of Oz. We really need your approval for this. We can't end the podcast unless we found a consensus.
Okay,
really feel good about this.
I'll sign off on Jizzard of Oz.
The true story of the Jizzard behind the Jizzard of Oz. Incredible.
Yeah, so we strong-armed you about that.
I wasn't coming up with anything better. It's cool.
Well, that's been. Let's make that movie.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. Oh, God, you always give me at the worst time. All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Good Comedy Podcast. I'd like to thank our special guest this time, Maz. Maz, is there anything you need to plug at all?
I am not on social media, sir.
Fair enough. Yeah. That's like half of the
we'll
guests.
still post them.
Yeah, everyone's like,
nothing to
no, I
plug."
don't have social media, I promise.
Please do not follow me. I beg you.
All right. John, is there anything?
Folks, we have social media. We've got Instagram. That's where we mostly go on. Twitter. We've got Patreon. But most importantly, if you liked what you saw, if you have liked what you saw, we've been doing this for a year. It's pretty cool. But in order for you to watch more of it, we would appreciate it if you were to like and subscribe. It's really helpful. And yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you for watching.
Yes,
Yay!
thank you. Thank you for watching, and have a happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.